since that cold front passed through Sunday night. So even though temperatures are a bit warmer, I think it actually is rather pleasant. A live look outside, we've got a mix of sunshine and cloud cover overhead. Actual air temperature in the lower to mid 80s. 84 here in Houston, 81 down on the island. Winds have been coming in from the northeast, although they're not very strong right now, only about 2 to 5 miles per hour. Because the air is stagnant and because we have plenty of sunshine, we are monitoring our air quality, and the National Weather Service has already gone ahead and issued an ozone action day for Wednesday. Harris, Galveston, and Brazoria counties. It's possible we can see dangerous levels of ozone, which means if you suffer from respiratory problems such as asthma, you may want to consider exercising indoors during the day tomorrow. Air quality right now showing the lowest air quality down near Pearland. The rest of us healthy out there. Our planning forecast tonight looking to be a wonderful evening ahead. Lisa, Joel, I'll have much more on our full forecast coming up. This time of year, we are not guaranteed that in Southeast Texas. Low temperatures Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, lower to mid 50s, 53 on last weekend. So we've had the cooler weather. In fact, on average, 2 degrees below average for the month. Unfortunately, it doesn't last forever. In fact, we are getting very close to summertime, and we are going to start really feeling like it, especially as we head through the next few days. Tomorrow morning, still going to be nice. Upper 60s, humidity starting to come back, but still not bad. But as we get towards the weekend, those morning low temperatures not going to be cooling down as efficiently. Saturday and Sunday, waking up in the mid 70s. Not only are we going to be waking up more mild, but we're also going to start to feel incredibly muggy and humid. You'll start to feel that humidity really increasing by the time we get to Friday and Saturday. Certainly by Sunday, it's that typical muggy, tropical Houston feel. As for our high temperatures, well, those are also increasing. You can see 90 by Thursday and Friday. Saturday and Sunday, upper 80s. But let me tell you, because the humidity is going to be higher, it's not going to be feeling any better. In fact, for a lot of us, it's actually going to feel worse. When you factor in that humidity, it'll feel like the mid 90s here in Houston. As we look ahead towards the middle of the month, not just us, but most of the eastern United States expected to be well above average. Right now, the reason why our humidity is low and our temperatures are high is because a high pressure system has been moving in from the west. When it's overhead, this really prevents us from seeing a tremendous amount of cloud cover. And as we go through the next few days, this will eventually settle to our east. That will return the flow from the Gulf, and this is going to allow our humidity to start to rebound. So let's talk about that extended forecast, because it certainly is feeling like summertime. You can see morning low temperatures are going to start off back in the 70s. Afternoon every single day, mid to upper 80s. It is a bit on the warm side. Humidity values haven't quite rebounded from that cold front we saw on Saturday, but it still feels nice out there. A live look outside, a mix of sunshine and cloud cover. Just a few puffy cumulus clouds. Otherwise, temperatures sitting in the mid 80s, 81 in Brenham, 82 in Katy, 84 for our friends out in Fort Bend County. Winds have been pretty calm through the day today. In fact, they have been decreasing. Here's the thing we're tracking for the day tomorrow. Because we have sunshine, because we have calm winds, we have to keep a close eye on our air quality. Right now, the most moderate air quality is going to be down in Pearland, but most of us, we are in a more healthy level. Here's the concern, though. Tomorrow, with the sunshine and calm winds, we are going to see the possibility for an unhealthy amount of ozone pollution. Because of this, the National Weather Service has gone ahead and issued an air quality alert for Harris, Galveston, and Brazoria counties for Wednesday. So, Joel, Lisa, this is something folks who suffer from respiratory illnesses will need to pay close attention to. But it certainly is a lovely afternoon out at the Houston Zoo, and across Houston, we've got plenty of sunshine. Currently, temperatures sitting in the lower to mid 80s, 82 out in Tomball. Winds coming in calm from the northeast. Dew points in the lower 60s. This means it's still comfortable. We're not seeing those high humidity numbers, which is why I think it actually would be a very pleasant night for an evening jog. Temperatures dropping through the 80s into the upper 70s by 7 o'clock. Morning low temperature is going to start to creep up this week. By tomorrow, 68. Get out and enjoy it, because by the weekend, temperatures are going to start off in the mid 70s. Not only are we waking up more mild, but our humidity values really going to be climbing by Saturday and Sunday. It's going to start to feel muggy, really feeling like summertime, and our high temperatures, they're going to match upper 80s to 90. Brown, we have been enjoying really nice mornings here in Houston. In fact, low temperatures today woke up in the lower to mid 60s. This is just one of the very pleasant mornings we've had across May. In fact, the first weekend of May, we were dropping into the 50s. This is what I like to call spring here in Houston, and it usually doesn't last very long. And as we head through this week, we're going to start to feel a lot more like summer. In fact, morning low temperatures by Friday back into the 70s. We're even talking mid 70s Saturday and Sunday. Those cool, crisp mornings kind of coming to a close, not only because of the temperatures, but also because our muggy meter, the amount of humidity we're going to be seeing, going to start to increase. We had that cold front that passed through on Sunday, reduced our humidity, but now it's going to start to climb. By Friday, you'll start to feel a little bit more sticky. Certainly by Sunday, that tropical mugginess back in full force here in Houston. Not only will we be humid, but we're also going to be pretty hot. High temperatures, upper 80s and the lower 90s. 90 Thursday and Friday. You'll notice Saturday and Sunday, highs only in the 80s, but because our humidity is increasing, it'll still feel just as bad, if not worse, feeling like the mid 90s. Rain chances not tracking any through Sunday, and that's because a high pressure system really going to dominate our forecast. This will be pushing its way to the east as it passes overhead. This will bring the dry weather, but once it pushes to the east of us, that's going to allow the return flow from the Gulf, which in turn is going to ramp up that humidity. Our extended forecast showing